Let's go fly a drone at Bramall, the home of Sheffield United. Bramall is a football stadium in Sheffield, South Yorkshire, England, which is the home of Sheffield United. The stadium was originally a cricket ground built on a road named after the Bramal family of file and graver manufacturers. The Bramal owned the old White House on the corner of Bramall and the Cherry Street, and Chef House, now a pub that still stands at the top of Bramall. It was the largest stadium in Sheffield in the 19th century and hosted the city's most significant matches, including the finals of World First Football Tournaments, First Floodlit matches, and several matches between Sheffield and London Football Association that led to the unification of the respective rules. It was also used by Sheffield Wednesday and Sheffield Football Club. It has been the home of Sheffield United since the club's establishment in 1889. It is the oldest major stadium in the world, still hosting professional association football matches. Bramall was opened as a cricket ground in 1855, having been leased from Michael Ellison from the Duke of Norfolk at an annual rent of £70. The site was then away from the city industrial area and relatively free from smoke. It was built to host the matches of local cricket clubs and originally had 6 clubs playing there, one of whom was the Wednesday Cricket Club, forerunners of Sheffield Wednesday. Bramall opened on 30th April 1855 as a cricket ground with a match between the 11 and the 22. The 11, despite being the senior team, lost by the innings and 28 runs. Although the first county game had been played 8 years earlier, the officious Yorkshire County Cricket Club was not formed until 1863. The idea came from Ellison, who was using his own finances to support the club. The ground hosted its first football match on 29th December 1862 between Sheffield and Hallam. The game was played to raise money for the Lancashire's Distress Fund during the cotton famine and ended 0-0. As Sheffield Primary Sporting Stadium, it held all the most important local matches. Bramall hosted the semi-final and second-place playoff of 1867 Euden Cup, won by Hallam. This was followed by Cromwell Cup a year later, which was won by a newly formed team called the Wednesday. By 1877, a crowd of 8,000 watched the Wednesday beat Hallam in Sheffield Challenge Cup. Bramall effectively became the Wednesday permanent home between 1880 and the opening of their new stadium at Olive Grove in 1887. The first inter-association match between the FA, often referred to as London FA, and Sheffield FA, was also held in Bramall on 2nd December 1871. It was won at 3-1 by Homeside, who also arranged a number of games with other associations, including regular fixtures against Glasgow FA, the first in 1874 and the last in 1957. Bramall was regularly used for international matches before the construction of a national stadium in London. The world's first ever floodlit football match took place in Bramall on 14 October 1878 in front of an attendance of over 20,000. England match against Scotland on 10 March 1883 was the first match between these two countries outside London or Glasgow. Bramall is the second oldest football venue in the world, still capable of hosting international matches. On 22nd of March 1889, 6 days after 22,688 people paid to watch FA Cup semi-final between Preston North End and West Bromwich Albion, it was decided to create a home football team to play at Bramall. It was named Sheffield United. The ground has been an all-seater stadium since 1994 and comprises of 4 stands and 2 corner infield sections in northeast and southwest corners. The northeast corner, as well as a lot of land under the John Street stand, contains the Blades Enterprise Centre. The southwest corner behind the Bramall corner stand is a 4-star hotel built in 2008. Bramall Stand. This is the oldest existing stand at Bramall. These 2 tiered structures were opened in 1966 behind the goal at the Bramall end. The bottom tier is generally occupied by away fans. The upper tier, which links into the southwest corner infield stand, is given to home fans, although part of the upper tier may be offered to away fans for cup fixtures if demand is sufficient. During the year 2005 and 2006 season, the outside of the Bramall stand was reclad in red and white, with the stand sponsors and the club crest on the outside of the stand, while the wooden seats of the upper tier was replaced with new plastic seats with the words Blades. During the close season, the roof over the Bramall stand was extended towards the pitch to provide cover for the lower tier and to remove the supporting pillar from the upper tier. There are approximately 2,700 seats in the upper tier and 2,990 in the lower, giving a total capacity of 5,680. This stand has for many years housed a basic LCD scoreboard and clock between the upper and lower tier. However, the start of the 2006 and 2007 season, both were replaced by a modern color video scoreboard. The stand was temporarily known as Jessica Enning Stand following the 2012 Olympics, but was renamed after the sponsors in 2015. Ennis here had threatened to remove her name from the stand following the controversy over the club's decision to re-sign Chad Evans after his release from prison. Located off the Cherry Street, the Tony Curry stand opened in August 1975. In 2018, the stand was named after Sheffield United legend Tony Curry. The stand is also known as the South Stand, although some fans still refer it to as the Lever Stand, after the long-term sponsors in 1990s, or even the new stand by many old fans, since there was no stand on the south end of the pitch until 1975. The bottom of the stand facing into the club car park has been made into a fans wall of fame, built of the ground's signature mark, red bricks. Each one is etched with an individual supporter's name or nickname. The wall was launched as a commercial venture by the clubs in the 1990s. It is still offered today for other sections of the ground. Within the car park situated adjacent to the stand on Cherry Street, statues were erected in 2010 commemorating Joe Shaw, holder of the United attendance record with 714 appearances, and Derek Dooley, former club chairman. In December 2017, the club announced plans to extend the Tony Curry stand. Proposals included adding more than 5,400 extra seats, new executive boxes and media center. The plans would extend the stand building into part of the existing Cherry Street car park area.